Hey you guys, it's Nathan here, Naathan Phan, Magic Asian Man. It's my website, I have to say it, it's marketing. Anyways, so, as you may have guessed from the title, yes, this is another Ice Bucket Challenge video. But I wanted to do something a little bit different. So, just bear with me, this video is a little bit long, but hopefully it'll all be worth it. So, if you haven't heard about the Ice Bucket Challenge, it's designed, it's supposed to be viral videos of people pouring ice over their heads to raise awareness for something called ALS, also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, alright, or more commonly referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease. Now, when I watched some of these other videos, some of them were fantastic, hilarious. We have celebrities bringing a lot of attention to these videos, to ALS, and that's fantastic. That's great. I don't have a lot of followers, but I was challenged to it, and I want to do something, like I said, a little bit different. So I want to talk a little bit about ALS first, because I didn't know what it was, I have to be perfectly honest. And now I'm looking at the website, alsa.org. Go check it out, and it'll tell you, but I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. It says here that it's a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. Motor neurons reach from the brain to the spinal cord, and from the spinal cord to the muscles throughout the body. That's the way it's supposed to work. The progressive degeneration of the motor neurons in ALS eventually leads to their death. When the motor neurons die, the ability of the brain to initiate and control muscle movement is lost. With voluntary muscle action progressively affected, patients in the later stages of the disease may become totally paralyzed. So basically what that means is that eventually the things the messengers in your body, so your brain tells your body to do things, the messengers stop working. Your body stops listening, or it is no longer capable of hearing what the brain is telling it. So, people with ALS eventually just can no longer have any control over the body. They can't do anything. The brain continues to function, but their body ceases to function, and the muscles debilitate, and what's the term for when they atrophy? And it's a that's what it is. It's body death, essentially. Now, when you check out the website, you can also find out nifty little factoids, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, right? Because everyone, I do, you guys know that I do funny voice. I was thinking about maybe reading the stuff in a funny voice and saying, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, progressive muscular. I contemplated doing that because you guys know I like doing Christopher Walken impressions, and could have read it as oh god, my Peter Griffin sounds freaking crappy right now. Maybe Stewie, yeah, Stewie could have talked about ALS. But then it kind of would have been making a bit of a joke about it, and you might not be focusing on the actual words themselves. So I didn't want to do that. So what I did want to do is maybe do something a little bit different with cards, because you guys want to do some magic. So I'm going to try something here. I don't know how the angle's going to look on any of this, because I'm working off of a camera that doesn't have a screen looking back at me, so I'm just going to hope that this looks all right. So, a few facts that you should know about ALS, all right? First of all, approximately 56,000 people in the US are diagnosed with ALS each year. Now, the incidence of ALS is 2 per 100,000 people, right? And it's estimated that as many as 30,000 Americans may have the disease at any given time. Now, although the life expectancy of an ALS patient averages about 2 to 5 years from the time of diagnosis, this disease is variable, and many people live with quality for 5 years or more. But the weird thing is that more than half, that's 0.5 by the way, and it was kind of cheating, but there's no exactly a half card, we could have torn 1.5. More than half of all patients live more than 3 years after diagnosis. Now, about 20% of people with ALS live 3 plus 2 is 5 years or more, and up to 10% will survive more than 10 years, and the 5% will live 20. If you play blackjack, you know that's 20. 20 years. There are people in whom ALS has stopped progressing, and a small number of people in whom the symptoms of ALS reversed. There you go. Bit of magic. Facts you should know. Now, as far as the actual Ice Bucket Challenge goes, what I was working on the impression is that if you do the video, some people say that if you do the video, you don't have to donate any money. I've, however, have also heard that even if you do the video, you should still donate about $20. However, the thing that I've heard that's relatively consistent is that if you don't do the video, you should instead donate $100. I am going to donate. I'm going to do my part. I mean, all this is about doing your part. I mean, that's why we do it. That's why, you know, celebrities are doing viral videos, and that's why little Joe Schmoes guys are doing it. And so, now to get to the good part. I don't have any fancy editing software with me. I'm working off of my backup laptop, and I'm staying at my magnificent suite at the Rio All Suites in Hotel Casino. Here we go. Oh wow, this is zoomed in a lot closer than I thought it was. Is it? No, that's just the way it is. I apologize if you haven't been looking at my face this whole time. So the Ice Bucket Challenge requires a bucket. The closest thing I had to a bucket was this. It's the ice bucket that comes with the hotel, but that's kind of not meager or scant, but a bit small. The amount of ice water I'd be able to pour out of that would be meager or scant, I suppose. However, a mate of mine left this Fat Tuesday 100-ounce mug here, so that's what we're going to use for this. Of course, obviously, I'm wearing a full suit. Those of you guys who know me know that I'm always wearing a suit. I can't pour ice water over my head in a full... Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. Hold on 1 second. Ignore the sound of a running bath. It's a hot bath for me after the thing. Shut up. Let's see you do it. So obviously I'm going to... Can't do it in a full suit, so I'm going to take off the tie. All right. God, I hope this looks good, because we really only get one shot at this. Here, I can sit this over here. Maybe that'll give a slightly better view. Eh? Maybe, maybe not. Looks like not. I'm just going to do it. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the ALS, Amyotrophic Lateral Sclerosis Ice Bucket Challenge in a suit. Oh my word! Ooh, that's refreshing. That'll get you up. Oh man. Okay. And now that that's taken care of, I suppose I'm supposed to call people out. I wrote down a list with names, because I figured that at this point I wouldn't be able to really think straight. So, ladies and gentlemen, since I'm involved in a lot of, I've got my fingers in a lot of pies, you all know that I'm a professional magician, so I'm going to call out my partner in magical crime, Rob Ramirez, aka Rob the Magician. I'm going to call out, since I do a bit of acting, I'm going to call out my new Broadway friend from the original Broadway cast of Book of Mormon, one of the funniest guys I know, and an aspiring magician himself. I'm calling out Benjamin Schrader. If you've ever seen Book of Mormon, the original, or listened to the soundtrack, he's the one who goes, hello, in that opening song. That's him. Ben, calling you out. Don't know, some of these people I don't know if they've been called out before, so we're doing it anyways. Shaking a bit. I'm calling out former president of the Academy of Magical Arts, Neil Patrick Harris. Hi Neil. Hi Dave. How are the twins? I'm also going to call out, who the hell? My mate who left the 100-ounce Fat Tuesday mug here, Darryl Davis, another magician here out here in Las Vegas. I'm calling out, who's that? Oh, I am an aspiring voiceover artist, and I'm going to call out one of my voiceover heroes, Jim Cummings. Alright, if you don't know who he is, look him up on IMDb and you'll find out that he owned your childhood with voices. And I'm going to call out fellow Ouija, Craig Ferguson. Because why not? Aim for the stars. And if you miss, you'll always have the moon. I know that you can say that in reverse, but that's done that way. And now, if you'll excuse me, you guys, that's it. That's my ALS challenge video. So please, check it out. Learn more about this. See for yourself and donate, please. Those are the people I've nominated, and I hate it when people say nominate yourself. But if you need to, if you want to, do it. Bring as many people to attention of this as possible. Now I'm going to hop in this bath, which I have to be honest is actually not a hot bath. I poured in 4 buckets of ice into this already. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. Go out, make a difference. I'm gonna go throw away this suit and run a real hot bath. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Probably for my birthday later today. Bye.